I'm a homeschool mom, and one thing I do for certain is I make sure my kids are seen, which means we are showing up to every wellness visit. We are showing up to our 6-month dental checkup. We are joining every group that we possibly can. I am constantly finding classes or groups or anything socially recreational to offer up my kids to see if they want to join. Now, I don't force them to do any activities. I want them to want to do them and enjoy them, but I'm constantly offering things up for them to get involved in. We do co-op once a week on Fridays when they get to take classes with other homeschool kids. I make my kids seen. When we first started out this homeschool journey after COVID, in fact, COVID was what made us decide to homeschool that following school year, because we didn't know what the school year was going to look like, if it was going to be stable, are they going to be in the classroom, are they being sent home again? And we just fell in love with it. We fell in love with the freedom. We fell in love with the quality family time. It worked for us, so we continued to do it. And I remember scrolling on TikTok, and I wish I could remember this lady's name, but I want to say she was an attorney, and she worked a lot with families. It was just by chance that I scrolled past her on the For You page where she was talking about homeschool kids. If you homeschool your children, make sure that they're seen. And then she said all those things, doctor's appointments, dental appointments. You want your kid seen because people don't understand the homeschool world. They have it. So there's such a stereotype. They automatically think unsocialized or uneducated, anti-doctors, and that is not the case. In fact, I look forward to the summertime where we can kind of get out of our routine, get a break, because my kids are there's always something to do with field trip groups, social groups. It's just a lot. We are definitely pro-medicine, pro-doctors. I love my kids. I want them healthy. Not to say that if you are anti-medication, they have to have action. You don't. I'm sure that we all do things out of our children's best interest and what we believe that we're doing best for our kids. But we are pro-doctors, and I am definitely pro-education. Just because we homeschool does not mean that we do not educate our kids. I want my kids to be successful, and because of that, I want to make sure that they have the opportunity to the best education that I can possibly give them, which means I am constantly attending meetings and Q&As and researching online, switching curriculums if it doesn't work. I am constantly evolving. Every school year, I am learning more and more because I want my kids successful, which means they have to be educated. The plus side to education in homeschool is that I can educate them and kind of cater it to their interest, to where they might. Are they college bound? Are they not college bound? Are they STEM interested? What's their long-term goal? But we are seen. My kids are seen. That I make sure I pop my kids out there into the world